Blue peafowl. The blue peafowl is a striking bird native to India and Sri Lanka. Males, known as peacocks, can grow up to 7.5 feet in length, including their impressive train of feathers, while females, or peahens, are smaller at about 3.3 feet. These birds inhabit forests, grasslands, and cultivated areas near water sources. Their young, called peachicks, are precocial, meaning they are relatively mature and mobile shortly after birth. Blue peafowls are omnivorous and have a varied diet that includes seeds, grains, insects, fruits, small reptiles, and flowers. Notably, only male peafowls possess the long train of feathers adorned with eyes, known as ocelli, which they display during courtship to attract females. These ground-nesting birds typically lay clutches of 4 to 8 eggs. Maasai ostrich. The Maasai ostrich is the largest subspecies of the common ostrich, reaching heights of up to 2.7 meters and weighing between 90 to 130 kilograms. Found primarily in the savannas, grasslands, and open woodlands of East Africa, particularly in Kenya and Tanzania, these birds are known for their impressive speed, capable of running up to 70 kilometers per hour while using their wings for balance. Maasai ostriches are precocial. Their young, called chicks or fledglings, are relatively mature and mobile at birth. Females often lay eggs in a communal nest, which is then guarded by the dominant male and female. Their diet is predominantly herbivorous, consisting of grasses, seeds, leaves, fruits, and flowers, though they will also consume insects and small animals when available. During mating season, male Maasai ostriches display vibrant pink or reddish skin on their necks and thighs to attract females. This striking characteristic further highlights their unique adaptations within their habitat. Galapagos tortoise. The Galapagos tortoise is the largest tortoise species globally, with adults measuring up to 1.5 meters in length and weighing between 150 to 450 kilograms. Native to the Galapagos Islands, these tortoises inhabit diverse environments such as dry grasslands, lava fields, and humid highland forests. Reproduction involves females laying 4 to 16 eggs in ground nests, with hatchlings emerging after an incubation period of 120 to 140 days, measuring about 6 centimeters in carapace length and weighing around 80 to 100 grams. As herbivores, they primarily consume grasses, leaves, cacti, fruits, and flowers. Remarkably, Galapagos tortoises can live for over 100 years, with the oldest known individual, Harriet, reaching at least 175 years. They possess a unique ability to store water in their bodies, enabling them to survive for up to a year without drinking due to specialized spongy throat tissue. The species is named after the Galapagos Islands. Galapago translates to saddle in Spanish, reflecting the shape of their shells. There are 15 subspecies of Galapagos tortoise, each exhibiting slight variations in shell shape. Warthog. The warthog is a wild pig native to the savannas, grasslands, and open woodlands of sub-Saharan Africa. These animals range in size from 75 to 150 centimeters in length and stand 63.5 to 85 centimeters tall at the shoulder. Warthogs typically give birth to litters of 2 to 8 piglets and are primarily herbivorous, feeding on grasses, roots, berries, fruits, and bark, though they may occasionally consume insects and carrion. Notably, warthogs are recognized for the distinctive wart-like growths on their faces, which are actually made of thick skin and fat. They have a unique grazing behavior where they kneel on their front knees to access short grasses. Additionally, warthogs often seek refuge in abandoned aardvark burrows, cleverly backing into these shelters to protect themselves with their tusks at the entrance. American flamingo. The American flamingo stands between 4 to 5 feet tall, with a wingspan of 5 to 6 feet. This striking bird inhabits brackish or saline lagoons, mudflats, and shallow coastal lakes across the Caribbean, Mexico, and South America. American flamingos are known for their unique feeding habits. They primarily consume aquatic invertebrates such as brine shrimp, small fish, algae, and plankton. Their distinctive pink or reddish coloration is derived from carotenoids in their diet. Breeding involves the parents nurturing a single chick covered in gray down feathers, which they feed with crop milk produced in their digestive tracts. Social creatures, American flamingos often congregate in large flocks that can reach thousands, providing safety from predators and facilitating food foraging. They utilize a unique filter feeding technique by holding their bills upside down in the water, using their tongues to pump water and trap food particles with specialized structures called lamellae. King penguin. The king penguin is the second largest penguin species, reaching heights of up to 95 centimeters and weighing between 11 to 16 kilograms. These birds inhabit subantarctic and Antarctic islands, with common breeding grounds on ice-free lands such as the Falkland Islands, South Georgia, and the Crozet Islands. King penguins lay a single egg, which both parents incubate by balancing it on their feet and covering it with a special pouch of skin. The chicks, initially covered in brown down, form large groups known as creches for warmth and protection while their parents forage for food at sea. Their diet mainly consists of small fish, squid, and krill. Notably, king penguins do not build nests, relying instead on their unique incubation method. Nile crocodile. The Nile crocodile is a formidable reptile found in rivers, lakes, swamps, and estuaries across sub-Saharan Africa, typically measuring between 10 to 16 feet. Some individuals can exceed 20 feet. These opportunistic carnivores have a diverse diet that includes fish, birds, reptiles, and even large mammals like zebras and wildebeest, often employing ambush tactics to catch their prey. Reproduction involves the female laying 25 to 80 eggs in a carefully constructed nest of sand or soil, where she fiercely guards them until they hatch. The mother also assists the hatchlings in reaching water by carrying them in her mouth. Notably, Nile crocodiles can hold their breath for up to 2 hours and possess specialized glands on their tongues to excrete excess salt. Their remarkable adaptations make them efficient predators in their aquatic environments. Alpine ibex. The alpine ibex is a robust mountain goat native to the European Alps, known for its impressive size, with males weighing between 65 to 100 kilograms and females between 40 to 65 kilograms. Standing at a shoulder height of 70 to 100 centimeters, these animals thrive in steep, rocky terrains at elevations of 1,800 to 3,300 meters, typically above the tree line. Alpine ibex primarily feed on grasses, herbs, mosses, and lichens, showcasing adaptations that allow them to graze on tough alpine vegetation. Breeding occurs in spring, usually resulting in one kid, though twins are rare. Notably, male ibex sport impressive horns that can exceed 1 meter in length, which they use for dominance displays and fighting during mating season. Historically, alpine ibex faced severe population declines due to hunting in the 19th century for their blood and horns, believed to have medicinal properties. However, successful conservation efforts have helped restore their numbers. Additionally, these animals are exceptional climbers, capable of navigating steep and rocky slopes with specialized hooves that enhance their agility in rugged environments. Thompson's gazelle. Thompson's gazelle is a medium-sized antelope found in the short grasslands and open savannas of eastern Africa, particularly in Kenya and Tanzania. Adult gazelles stand 55 to 82 centimeters tall at the shoulder and weigh between 15 to 30 kilograms, with males generally being larger than females. They typically give birth to one calf after a gestation period of 5 to 6 months, hiding the young in dense vegetation for protection during their early weeks. These gazelles primarily graze on grasses but will also consume leaves and shoots when available, adapting well to their savanna habitat. Notably, Thompson's gazelles are remarkable runners, capable of reaching speeds up to 80 kilometers per hour to evade predators such as cheetahs, lions, and wild dogs. They often gather in large herds, sometimes comprising hundreds of individuals, enhancing their safety in numbers. Named after Scottish explorer Joseph Thomson, who conducted expeditions in Africa in the late 19th century, Thompson's gazelles are a vital part of their ecosystem and exhibit fascinating behaviors that contribute to their survival. Bison. Bison are the largest land mammals in North America, standing 5 to 6.5 feet tall at the shoulder and weighing between 900 to 2,200 pounds. They inhabit grasslands, prairies, and open woodlands across the continent. Bison primarily feed on grasses, sedges, and forbs, making them herbivorous, grazing animals. Each spring, female bison typically give birth to one calf. Interestingly, these majestic creatures use their massive heads to plow through snow during winter to uncover food. Once on the brink of extinction due to overhunting in the 19th century, bison populations have rebounded thanks to dedicated conservation efforts. Reindeer. Reindeer are large mammals measuring between 1.2 to 2.2 meters in length and standing 80 to 150 centimeters tall at the shoulder, with weights ranging from 60 to 300 kilograms depending on subspecies and sex. They inhabit Arctic and subarctic regions, including tundra, boreal forests, and mountainous areas across northern Europe, Siberia, and North America. Typically, reindeer give birth to one calf in spring, occasionally two. Their diet mainly consists of lichens during winter, but they also consume grasses, leaves, twigs, fungi, and even bird eggs when accessible. Notably, both male and female reindeer grow antlers. Males shed theirs by late fall, while females retain them through winter to aid in food competition. Reindeer possess specialized noses that warm inhaled air for survival in extreme cold and have a keen sense of smell for locating food beneath snow. These migratory animals travel long distances annually in search of food and breeding grounds, with some herds covering thousands of kilometers. Additionally, reindeer can be milked like cows for cheese production. Interestingly, there are whimsical notions linking reindeer to Santa Claus during Christmas, and even speculations about their origins from the moon. Moose. Moose are the largest members of the deer family, standing 1.4 to 2.1 meters at the shoulder, and weighing between 360 to 720 kilograms, with males generally being larger than females. They inhabit boreal and mixed forests across North America, Europe, and Asia, often found near wetlands, rivers, and lakes. Moose are herbivorous, primarily feeding on leaves, twigs, bark, and aquatic plants during the summer months. Typically, they give birth to one or two calves in the spring, with twins being common. Interestingly, moose are skilled swimmers, capable of holding their breath for up to 30 seconds. Male moose, known as bulls, develop large antlers that they shed and regrow annually. The size of these antlers reflects their dominance and health. Overall, moose are fascinating creatures adapted to their environments and play a significant role in their ecosystems. Llama. Llamas are large herbivorous animals native to South America, particularly found in the Andes Mountains across countries like Argentina, Bolivia, Chile, Ecuador, and Peru. They typically stand between 1.7 to 1.8 meters tall at the shoulder and weigh between 130 to 200 kilograms. Llamas thrive in various terrains, from mountainous regions to grasslands. Young llamas are called cryas, and they primarily consume grasses, shrubs, and other vegetation, utilizing their three-compartment stomachs to digest tough plant matter efficiently. Known for their social nature, llamas live in herds and communicate through vocalizations, body language, and even spitting. Additionally, they are strong animals, often used as pack animals due to their ability to carry heavy loads over long distances. Unlike their camel relatives, llamas do not have humps, but they do provide wool that can be harvested. Dromedary. Dromedaries are large, desert-adapted mammals that typically stand between 1.8 to 2 meters tall at the shoulder and can measure up to 3 meters in length, weighing between 300 to 600 kilograms. Native to the arid regions of North Africa and the Middle East, they thrive in sandy and rocky deserts. Female dromedaries give birth to a single calf after a gestation period of about 13 to 14 months. At birth, the calf weighs approximately 35 to 45 kilograms and can walk within an hour. As herbivores, dromedaries primarily consume dry vegetation like thorny plants and grasses, and they can go for several days without water by deriving moisture from their food. Adaptations such as long legs, large feet, and a fat-storing hump enable dromedaries to survive in harsh desert conditions. Their thick fur protects them from the sun, while long eyelashes and ear hairs help keep sand out of their eyes and ears. Domesticated for thousands of years, Dromedaries have been utilized for transportation, carrying goods, and racing, showcasing their remarkable speed of up to 65 kilometers per hour in short bursts. Burchell's zebra. Burchell's zebra is a distinctive species found in the grasslands and savannas of southern Africa. Typically, they stand between 1.1 to 1.4 meters at the shoulder and weigh between 175 to 320 kilograms. After a gestation period of 11 to 13 months, a single foal is born, able to stand shortly after birth and start grazing within a week. These zebras primarily feed on grasses and are known for their unique stripe patterns, which serve various purposes, including individual identification akin to human fingerprints, temperature regulation through convection currents, and camouflage against predators when in herds. Burchell's zebras often associate with other herbivores like wildebeest for enhanced protection from threats. Their social behavior and physical adaptations make them fascinating members of the African ecosystem. Red kangaroo. The red kangaroo is the largest marsupial in Australia, with males measuring between 1.8 meters and 3 meters, including their tail, while females range from 0.85 meters to 1.5 meters. These kangaroos inhabit arid and semi-arid regions across mainland Australia, including open grasslands, scrublands, and deserts. Red kangaroos typically give birth to a single joey that remains in the mother's pouch for about 6 months. Their diet mainly consists of grasses and forbs, but they also consume leaves from shrubs and trees. Remarkably, red kangaroos can reach speeds of up to 70 kilometers per hour in short bursts and can survive extended periods without drinking water by obtaining moisture from their food. Additionally, male red kangaroos engage in boxing matches using their strong legs and forelimbs to establish dominance among themselves. Walrus. Walruses are large marine mammals that can grow between 8 to 12 feet long and weigh between 2,000 to 4,000 pounds. They inhabit Arctic regions, particularly along the coasts of Russia, Alaska, Canada, and Greenland. Female walruses typically give birth to one calf after a lengthy gestation period of 15 to 16 months, with calves remaining with their mothers for 2 to 3 years. Their diet mainly consists of benthic invertebrates such as clams, mussels, worms, and snails, although they also consume some shrimp, crabs, and occasionally fish or seals. Notably, walruses use their sensitive whiskers to locate food on the ocean floor and can hold their breath for up to 10 minutes while diving. Walrus tusks are elongated canine teeth found in both genders and serve multiple purposes, helping them haul out onto ice, providing defense, and establishing dominance among peers. Additionally, they possess a thick layer of blubber that insulates them against the cold Arctic waters. Raccoon. Raccoons are adaptable mammals found in various habitats, including woodlands, marshes, prairies, and urban areas, often near water sources. They typically measure between 40 to 70 centimeters in body length, with an additional tail length of 20 to 40 centimeters, and weigh between 5 to 26 kilograms. Raccoons are omnivorous, consuming a diverse diet that includes fruits, nuts, insects, small animals, and even garbage. These animals usually give birth to 2 to 5 kits in the spring, which remain dependent on their mother for several months. Notably, raccoons possess highly sensitive paws that enhance their sense of touch, aiding in food foraging. A group of raccoons is referred to as a gaze. Their intelligence is remarkable. They can solve problems and manipulate objects such as latches and jars. Additionally, raccoons are known for their unique behavior of washing their food before consumption, which is reflected in their name. Koala. Koalas are unique marsupials native to the eucalyptus forests of eastern and southeastern Australia. They typically measure between 60 to 85 centimeters in length and weigh between 4 to 15 kilograms, with males generally larger than females. Koalas primarily feed on eucalyptus leaves, which are low in nutrients, making them very selective eaters. Due to their diet, they sleep for up to 20 hours a day to conserve energy. Koala mothers usually give birth to one joey, which stays in the pouch for about 6 months before riding on the mother's back for an additional 6 months. Interestingly, the name koala comes from an Aboriginal word meaning no drink, as these animals obtain most of their hydration from eucalyptus leaves, though they may drink water during dry periods. Additionally, koalas possess fingerprints remarkably similar to humans, sometimes leading to confusion at crime scenes. Wolves are large canids that typically measure between 0.8 to 1.6 meters in length and stand 0.6 to 0.9 meters tall. They inhabit the Holarctic region, which includes parts of North America, Europe, and Asia. A typical wolf litter consists of 4 to 6 pups. Their diet mainly consists of large ungulates such as deer, elk, and moose, but they also consume smaller mammals and carrion when necessary. Wolves are known for their complex communication methods, utilizing various vocalizations like howls, barks, growls, and whimpers. They live in social structures called packs, which are organized with a clear hierarchy typically led by an alpha male and female. Remarkably, wolves are capable of traveling significant distances in search of food, sometimes covering over 12 miles in a single day. Arabian oryx. The Arabian oryx is a medium-sized antelope native to the sandy and gravel deserts of the Arabian Peninsula, with a shoulder height of 80 to 100 centimeters and a weight range of 65 to 90 kilograms. They primarily feed on grasses, roots, tubers, and fruits, adapting to survive long periods without water by obtaining moisture from their diet. Once extinct in the wild, the Arabian oryx has been successfully reintroduced into its natural habitat through captive breeding programs and is currently classified as vulnerable by the IUCN. Their striking white coat reflects sunlight, aiding in temperature regulation, while distinct black markings adorn their face and legs. Both males and females possess long, straight horns that can grow up to 50 to 75 centimeters in length, serving as tools for defense and establishing social hierarchy. Père David's deer. Père David's deer is a large herbivorous mammal that typically measures between 1.8 to 2.2 meters in length and weighs between 130 to 200 kilograms. Originally native to the wetlands and reed beds of China, this species is now extinct in the wild but exists in captivity and has been reintroduced in parks and reserves with suitable habitats. These deer usually give birth to one calf after a gestation period of approximately 280 to 290 days, with births occurring in the spring. Their diet mainly consists of grasses, leaves, and aquatic plants. Interestingly, Père David's deer are referred to as milu in Chinese and are unique among deer for their ability to shed their antlers twice a year. The species owes its survival to Père Armand David, a French missionary who highlighted their existence to the Western world after observing them in an imperial hunting garden in China when they were already extinct in the wild. Hippopotamus. Hippopotamuses are large, semi-aquatic mammals native to sub-Saharan Africa. Adult males can reach lengths of up to 15 feet and weigh between 3,000 to 4,000 pounds, while females are slightly smaller, measuring up to 12 feet, and weighing around 2,000 to 3,000 pounds. They inhabit rivers, lakes, and swamps, spending their days submerged in water to stay cool and protect their skin from the sun, emerging at night to graze on grasses. After a gestation period of about 8 months, female hippos give birth to calves underwater. These newborns can swim and nurse almost immediately and remain close to their mothers for several years. As herbivores, hippos consume large amounts of vegetation, up to 80 to 100 pounds per night. Interestingly, hippos are among the most dangerous animals in Africa, responsible for more human fatalities than any other large animal due to their aggressive nature and aquatic habits. Despite their size, they are surprisingly agile, capable of running up to 20 to 30 miles per hour on land and maneuvering easily in water. Their unique dental structure features large incisors for cutting grass and sharp molars for grinding vegetation, with some teeth growing up to 20 inches long. Black rhinoceros. The black rhinoceros is a large, critically endangered species native to various African habitats, including grasslands, savannas, shrublands, and deserts. Adults typically stand between 1.4 to 1.8 meters tall at the shoulder and can weigh between 800 to 1,400 kilograms. They primarily feed on leaves, buds, and small branches using their unique prehensile upper lip, which aids in grasping vegetation. Black rhinos usually give birth to one calf after a lengthy gestation period of about 15 months, with calves remaining dependent on their mothers for 2 to 3 years. Notably more solitary and aggressive than their white counterparts, black rhinos are also threatened by poaching for their valuable horns. Despite having excellent hearing and a strong sense of smell, their eyesight is quite poor. Their horns are incredibly strong, capable of breaking through solid objects like car doors. Okapi. The okapi is a unique herbivorous mammal found in the dense rainforests of the Democratic Republic of Congo, Central Africa. It measures approximately 1.9 to 2.5 meters in length and stands 1.5 to 2.0 meters tall at the shoulder, weighing between 200 to 350 kilograms. Okapis typically give birth to a single calf after a lengthy gestation period of 14 to 15 months, with calves often hidden in dense vegetation for safety. Despite their zebra-like stripes, okapis are closely related to giraffes, sharing characteristics such as a long prehensile tongue, around 18 inches, that they use for feeding on leaves and cleaning their ears. Male okapis possess small, skin-covered horns known as ossicones, reminiscent of giraffes but smaller in size. Their diet mainly consists of leaves, buds, fruits, fungi, and clay from stream banks, emphasizing their herbivorous nature. Polar bear. The polar bear is a large marine mammal typically measuring 7 to 10 feet in length. Males weigh between 775 to 1,500 pounds, while females are smaller, weighing 330 to 650 pounds. These bears inhabit Arctic regions, including the sea ice and coastlines of Canada, Russia, Greenland, Norway, and the United States. Polar bears usually give birth to 1 to 3 cubs in snow dens. Their primary diet consists of seals such as ringed and bearded seals, but they also consume other marine mammals, birds, and occasionally vegetation or carrion. Interestingly, polar bears have black skin beneath their white fur and are exceptional swimmers capable of holding their breath for over a minute. They are classified as marine mammals due to their dependence on sea ice for much of their life. Cougar. The cougar is a large feline that can measure between 6 to 9 feet in length and stands 2 to 3 feet tall at the shoulder, weighing between 80 to 220 pounds. This adaptable predator inhabits a variety of environments across the Americas, including forests, mountains, deserts, and grasslands. Cougars typically give birth to litters of 1 to 6 kittens, which are born with spots that fade as they grow. Their diet mainly consists of deer, but also includes smaller mammals such as rodents, rabbits, and birds, showcasing their opportunistic hunting behavior. Known by various names like mountain lion, puma, panther, and catamount, cougars are remarkable for their jumping ability, capable of leaping up to 18 feet vertically. While they are generally solitary animals, they communicate through a complex system involving scent markings, scratches, and vocalizations. Leopard. Leopards are powerful and adaptable big cats, with a body length ranging from 3 to 6.2 feet and weighing between 82 to 200 pounds. Males are typically larger than females. They inhabit diverse environments across Africa and Asia, including rainforests, savannas, and mountainous regions. Leopards usually give birth to 2 to 3 cubs, which are born blind and rely on their mother for up to 2 years to learn essential hunting and survival skills. As carnivores, they have a varied diet that includes ungulates, primates, rodents, birds, and even insects, showcasing their opportunistic hunting nature. Notable traits of leopards include their remarkable climbing abilities, allowing them to store prey in trees to avoid scavengers, and their unique rosette-shaped spots that serve as individual identifiers. Additionally, melanistic leopards, commonly known as black panthers, possess a gene that darkens their fur while still revealing hidden spots. Remarkably, leopards are 7 times stronger than humans when compared pound for pound. Black panther. The black panther is a melanistic variant of leopards and jaguars, characterized by its black fur due to a genetic mutation called melanism. These large cats typically measure between 3 to 6.2 feet in body length, with tails adding an additional 2 to 3.3 feet, and weigh between 82 to 200 pounds. Their size can vary based on geographic location and subspecies. Black panthers primarily inhabit tropical rainforests, but can also be found in savannas, woodlands, and mountainous areas across Asia, Africa, and occasionally in South America. They are carnivorous and have a diverse diet that includes deer, antelope, monkeys, rodents, birds, fish, reptiles, and insects. As opportunistic hunters, they will consume whatever prey is available. Typically, female black panthers give birth to litters of 2 to 4 cubs that are born blind and rely on their mother for survival for the first 18 to 24 months. Notably, despite their solid black appearance, their rosettes can still be seen under certain lighting conditions. Black panthers are excellent climbers and spend a significant amount of time in trees for resting and hunting. They are mostly nocturnal and are known for their loud calls that can alert other animals to their presence. Jaguar. The jaguar is a large carnivorous feline found primarily in the tropical rainforests, swamps, grasslands, and dry deciduous forests of Central and South America, with a smaller population in the southwestern United States. They typically measure between 1.2 to 1.85 meters in length, excluding the tail, and stand 60 to 90 centimeters tall at the shoulders, weighing between 56 to 96 kilograms, with some males exceeding 150 kilograms. Jaguars are known for their powerful bite and diverse diet, preying on animals such as capybaras, deer, peccaries, and fish. They usually give birth to 1 to 4 cubs that are born blind and rely on their mother for care for up to 2 years. Notably, jaguars are excellent swimmers and often hunt in water, unlike many other big cats that tend to avoid it. Their distinctive spot pattern, known as a rosette, provides effective camouflage in their natural habitat, and they can also be melanistic. Lion. Lions are large social cats native to the grasslands, savannas, and open woodlands of sub-Saharan Africa, with a small population found in India's Gir Forest National Park. Males typically range from 1.8 to 2.1 meters long and weigh between 180 to 250 kilograms, while females are slightly smaller, measuring 1.6 to 1.8 meters and weighing 120 to 180 kilograms. Cubs are born in litters of 1 to 4 and rely on their mothers for about 2 years. Lions primarily hunt large ungulates such as zebras and wildebeest, but are also known to scavenge. They are often referred to as the king of beasts and are unique among cat species for their social structure, living in groups called prides. Male lions are easily recognized by their distinctive manes, which signify health and maturity, becoming darker as they age. Additionally, lions communicate with a powerful roar that can be heard over long distances. Sea lion. Sea lions are large marine mammals found along the Pacific coast of North America, from southern Alaska to central Mexico, and on islands such as the Galapagos. Males can reach lengths of up to 8 feet and weigh around 1,000 kilograms, while females are smaller, averaging about 6 feet and 300 kilograms. These animals typically give birth to a single pup in June or July, which the mother nurtures and teaches to swim and hunt. As opportunistic feeders, sea lions consume a variety of fish, squid, and shellfish. They are known for their vocalizations using barks, roars, and calls to communicate effectively. Their intelligence makes them highly trainable, often seen performing in zoos and aquariums. Notably, male sea lions develop a distinctive sagittal crest on their forehead as they mature, a feature that signifies dominance and plays a role in mating displays during the breeding season. Orangutan. Orangutans are large primates found in the tropical rainforests of Borneo and Sumatra in Indonesia and Malaysia. Males can reach heights of 1.2 to 1.5 meters and weigh up to 75 kilograms, while females are smaller, averaging around 45 kilograms. These highly intelligent creatures primarily consume fruit, which makes up over 60% of their diet, along with leaves, bark, insects, and occasionally small animals. Orangutans are notable for their extended childhood dependency, with young staying with their mothers for 8 to 9 years. They are often referred to as red apes due to their bright orange fur, and males develop longer beards as they mature. Their unique anatomy allows them to move easily through trees, where they spend most of their time foraging and nesting. They create new sleeping nests each night. Sadly, orangutans are critically endangered, facing threats from habitat destruction due to deforestation for palm oil plantations and illegal hunting. The name orangutan derives from Malay words meaning person of the forest, reflecting their close connection to their arboreal habitat. Chimpanzee. Chimpanzees are intelligent primates found in the tropical rainforests and savanna woodlands of Central and Western Africa. They typically stand between 3 to 5.6 feet tall and weigh 70 to 130 pounds for males and 60 to 110 pounds for females. Chimpanzees are omnivorous, feeding on a varied diet that includes fruits, leaves, insects, meat, seeds, and occasionally eggs. These primates exhibit remarkable intelligence, using tools like sticks to extract termites and stones to crack nuts. They live in complex social structures called communities, which can consist of 20 to over 100 individuals. Communication among chimpanzees involves a range of vocalizations, gestures, and facial expressions. Notably, they share approximately 98% of their DNA with humans, highlighting their status as our closest living relatives. Female chimpanzees usually give birth to one infant after an 8-month gestation period, with young chimps relying heavily on their mothers for several years to learn vital survival skills. Grizzly bear. The grizzly bear is a large omnivorous mammal typically measuring 6 to 8 feet in length. Males can weigh between 300 to 800 pounds, while females range from 200 to 450 pounds. These bears are primarily found in North America, inhabiting diverse environments such as forests, meadows, mountains, and riparian areas. Grizzly bears usually give birth to 1 to 3 cubs during winter in their dens, and the young remain with their mother for about 2 years to learn vital survival skills. Their diet is varied and includes berries, roots, fish, insects, rodents, and larger mammals like deer and elk, making them opportunistic feeders. Notably, grizzly bears hibernate in winter to conserve energy when food is limited, significantly lowering their heart rate and body temperature during this time. They possess a distinctive shoulder hump made of muscle that enhances their digging capabilities. Despite their hefty size, these bears can run at impressive speeds of up to 35 miles per hour. Grizzly bears are characterized by their brown fur and play an essential role in their ecosystems. Giant panda. The giant panda is a large bear native to the temperate forests of southwestern China. Adults typically range from 4 to 6 feet in length and weigh between 150 to 300 pounds. They are primarily herbivorous, with a diet that consists almost exclusively of bamboo, although they may occasionally consume small amounts of other plants or meat. Panda cubs are born pink and blind, weighing just a few ounces, with mothers usually giving birth to 1 or 2 cubs. Interestingly, giant pandas possess a pseudothumb, an elongated wrist bone that aids in gripping bamboo. Despite their cute appearance, they are solitary animals and prefer to live alone. Historically, pandas were omnivores, but over generations, those that adapted to a bamboo diet thrived better in their environment. Currently, giant pandas are classified as vulnerable due to habitat loss, which poses a significant threat to their populations. Bengal tiger. The Bengal tiger is the largest species of cat, with males measuring 2.7 to 3.1 meters, including their tail, and weighing between 180 to 258 kilograms. Females are slightly smaller, ranging from 2.4 to 2.65 meters, and weighing 100 to 160 kilograms. These majestic animals inhabit regions across India, Nepal, Bangladesh, Bhutan, Myanmar, and southwestern China. Typically, a litter consists of 2 to 4 cubs, and their diet mainly includes ungulates like deer, wild boar, and gaur. Notably, the Bengal tiger is the national animal of India and Bangladesh, and each individual has a distinctive stripe pattern akin to human fingerprints. Unlike most cats, Bengal tigers are proficient swimmers and often hunt in water. Tigers are known for their striking orange fur with black stripes, although some may have white fur. Their size is complemented by their gracefulness. They adeptly navigate through dense jungles and excel in swimming. To catch their prey, tigers rely on stealth, quietly stalking through bushes or tall grass before pouncing on unsuspecting animals. This hunting strategy is essential as they tire quickly from running, making their ability to sneak up on prey crucial for survival. Giraffe. Giraffes are tall mammals that can reach heights of 14 to 19 feet and are commonly found in African savannas and woodlands. Their young are referred to as calves, and their diet primarily consists of acacia leaves and other foliage. Interestingly, giraffes share the same number of neck vertebrae as humans, 7, though theirs are much longer. Each giraffe also has a unique spot pattern akin to a human fingerprint. Additionally, they are capable of running short distances at speeds up to 35 miles per hour. Their strong hearts are essential for pumping blood up their long necks. Indian elephant. The Indian elephant stands between 2 to 3.5 meters tall and weighs between 2,000 to 5,000 kilograms. These herbivorous giants inhabit tropical and subtropical forests, grasslands, and scrublands across the Indian subcontinent and Southeast Asia, thriving in areas with ample vegetation and water sources. Typically, they give birth to a single calf after a lengthy gestation period of about 22 months, with calves relying on their mothers for several years. Indian elephants consume a diverse diet that includes grasses, bamboo, leaves, bark, roots, and fruits, with adults capable of eating up to 150 kilograms daily. Notably smaller than their African counterparts, Indian elephants have smaller ears and are regarded as a keystone species due to their vital role in maintaining biodiversity by dispersing seeds and creating pathways through dense vegetation. Revered in various Asian cultures and often featured in religious ceremonies, these elephants face significant threats from habitat loss, human-elephant conflict, and poaching. African elephant. The African elephant is a massive herbivorous mammal found in diverse habitats across sub-Saharan Africa, including savannas, grasslands, forests, swamps, and deserts. Adult elephants can reach heights of 8.2 to 13 feet at the shoulder and weigh between 5,000 to 14,000 pounds. They typically give birth to one calf after a lengthy gestation of about 22 months, with calves relying on their mothers for several years. These elephants are known for their large ears, which help regulate body temperature by radiating heat. Their tusks, which are elongated incisor teeth, serve multiple purposes such as digging, stripping bark from trees, and providing defense. African elephants are highly intelligent and social creatures that live in complex family groups led by a matriarch. They consume a substantial diet of grasses, leaves, bark, roots, and fruits, eating up to 300 pounds of food daily. Great white shark. The great white shark can grow up to 20 feet long and weigh over 5,000 pounds. These formidable predators inhabit cool and temperate coastal waters worldwide. Great whites are ovoviviparous, giving birth to live pups in litters of 2 to 14. Their diet mainly consists of marine mammals like seals and dolphins, as well as large fish and seabirds. Known for their incredible sensory abilities, great whites can detect a single drop of blood in 25 gallons of water and sense blood from up to 3 miles away. As apex predators, they sit at the top of the food chain with few natural enemies, although killer whales are one exception. Remarkably, these sharks can live for over 70 years and are warm-blooded, allowing them to hunt effectively in colder waters. They are also capable of breaching the surface to catch prey from above, showcasing their powerful swimming abilities. Orca. Orcas are large marine mammals that can grow up to 32 feet long, with males generally being larger than females. These apex predators inhabit all oceans from polar regions to tropical seas and have a diverse diet that includes fish, seals, and even other whales. They typically give birth to one calf after a gestation period of 15 to 18 months. Living in complex social structures called pods, orcas are often led by older females, showcasing intricate social dynamics. Each pod develops unique hunting techniques and dietary preferences that are culturally transmitted across generations. Remarkably, orcas communicate using distinct underwater languages and possess striking black and white markings that may serve as a form of camouflage. Despite being aquatic creatures, orcas must surface approximately every 30 seconds to breathe air. Their status as apex predators means they have no natural enemies in their environment. Bottlenose dolphin. The bottlenose dolphin is a marine mammal that ranges in size from 6 to 13 feet and weighs between 330 to 1,430 pounds. These dolphins inhabit temperate and tropical oceans around the globe, frequently found in coastal waters, bays, and estuaries. Typically, a female gives birth to one calf after a gestation period of about 12 months. Bottlenose dolphins primarily feed on fish, squid, and crustaceans. They are renowned for their intelligence and social behavior, often living in groups called pods that can consist of just a few individuals or expand to hundreds. Their communication is complex, utilizing whistles, clicks, and body language, with each dolphin possessing a distinctive signature whistle akin to a name. Additionally, they employ echolocation to locate prey by emitting clicks and interpreting the returning echoes to assess the size, shape, and position of objects. Gorilla. Gorillas are the largest primates, with males standing 5 to 6 feet tall and weighing between 300 to 500 pounds, while females are smaller at 4 to 5 feet and 150 to 250 pounds. They inhabit the tropical and subtropical forests of Central Africa. Typically, a single infant is born after an 8.5-month gestation period, and young gorillas remain with their mothers for several years to learn vital survival skills. As primarily herbivorous animals, their diet consists of leaves, stems, roots, fruits, and occasionally insects. Gorillas are social creatures that live in troops led by a dominant male known as a silverback. Interestingly, they share about 98% of their DNA with humans and are known to use tools such as sticks for testing water depth or aiding in insect consumption. White tiger. The white tiger is a striking variant of the Bengal tiger, characterized by its unique white fur, which results from a recessive gene rather than albinism. These majestic creatures typically measure between 2.5 to 3 meters in length and weigh between 150 to 260 kilograms. They inhabit regions in India, Nepal, and Bhutan, and usually give birth to litters of 3 to 6 cubs. Their diet primarily consists of deer, wild boar, and gaur. While white tigers are a fascinating sight, they are extremely rare in the wild and predominantly found in captivity,